Ruby Falls 2014. Here the road was closed after the washout of 2013, and there you see there's no road, but we found a bypass. So we get out to Ruby Falls, and there was lots of water crossings in Ruby Falls if you're not familiar with it. So yeah, please don't be upset by the water crossings. I know some people don't like those, but Ruby Creek is one that we're allowed to cross through numerous times on this run. So yeah, you're gonna see some water crossings in this video. And coming up here is the first big obstacle. It's a fairly large mud pit. You're going to see going through this time that while the Jeep in front of me, which is doing fine, it's not really getting held up, and I'm going to get through it fairly easily there too. But I've seen other years where lots of Jeeps had to get winched through this mud hole because it was so full of water and mud. But you can see making it through no problem. And you can see how big it is. You see how wide it is. It can get pretty ugly. And, you know, people taking pictures because it's a good spot for that. And then a little further down the line here, yeah, another minor water crossing. Like I say, there's lots. When you head out to Ruby Falls, there's probably, I heard somebody say a number of years ago there's like more than 20 water crossings, and it's something that I like. So there's a few in the video here, and yeah, so there's another one. And then coming up to this one here, yeah, this one's just another water crossing. It's it's something I enjoy doing. It's something hard that's difficult to do in Alberta because some people are really sensitive about it, and so there's not very many places we're allowed to do it. So the few places that we are allowed, it's fun to do. And here's a little bit of other trail other than the water crossings and the hill that's coming up that I want to show you. I just wanted to show you that, you know, it's if you've never been out to Ruby Falls, it's a nice trail. Parts of it are kind of bumpy, you know, but if you air down, it's a lot more enjoyable. Not so bumpy. And yeah, so I sped it up like four times the video speed, and kind of made me laugh the first time I saw it. And then here we are with sort of the second last water crossing you'll see. The thing about this one, there's it's a little bit bumpy, but that's not the thing. There's a woman on the other side taking pictures as the Jeeps come through. Her name is Baja. I hope I said that right. And she's taking pictures, and she got a really good picture of mine, one of my favorite pictures ever. And one day I just kind of wrote down these 4 lines, and another friend of mine, Linda, she put them on this picture. And what it says is, life is pain, pain is motivation to succeed, success is owning a Jeep, Jeep is life. Yeah, just a silly little thing, but the way it all came together was good. Anyways, right here, this is the hill that I wanted to show you guys. partway through going to Ruby Falls, there's this really pretty steep hill, and yeah, I had seen it before. I wanted to go up it, and so here I am. I'm trying to get through the creek, and you know, as soon as I got in there, I come up against a pretty big boulder. So that's where the hesitation was coming from. And anyways, got through. So now I'm off. I'm heading up the hill, and Kelly, I got Kelly to come along for a ride, and yeah, you know, sometimes it's fun to give people a little scare doing some hill climbing, and yeah, you'll see in a minute that I worked, especially the part there where you see right now. That was actually pretty steep, and it's a tight corner. There's no room for mistakes there. And now you're gonna see the same thing, but from inside my Jeep on my GoPro. And so see there again, that's that boulder in the creek. I didn't see it before getting in there, and so yeah, got hung up on it. Anyways, got through it, and so now this is, you know, like I said, this is the same thing, but from inside the Jeep, or you know, the GoPro mounted to my Jeep. So here we go, taking off up the hill, and yeah, we get up the first little steep bit there, kind of not quite as bad there, and then right here it gets nice and steep, and then it turns out my GoPro quit there, so that sucks. Anyways, here I am at the top of the hill, and yeah, Kelly had gotten a pretty good scare by now. She didn't like me getting very close to the edge there. So turned around and started coming back down. And there I am coming back down. What I didn't know at that point was the GoPro had fallen off my Jeep. And that was the reason I tied that green ribbon to it, so I could see it if it ever fell off my Jeep, or I could see a lot easier. So I get down here and I'm realizing, oh man, my GoPro's not on here. I gotta go back up and find it. And at this point, Kelly was like, yeah, no, I'll get out. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it a second time. And yeah, so I asked her if she was sure. You know, didn't you have fun? She said it was fun. Didn't want to do it a second time.
It was right in the middle.
So yeah, so she dives out pretty good here.
Yeah, I just lost all traction, and I had lockers on in the room. So
and there she goes. She's scurrying away from the Jeep.
Surprise!
And so yeah, I'm gonna turn around, go back up, find it. I did find it.
Did he expect you to get to
That
the
was,
other side or something?
Definitely a good thing. Didn't want to use my GoPro. It was still pretty new back then. But it was fun. It was fun going up this hill a second time. It's a fun hill. It's not very long, but it's fun. It was a fun hill.
you want a lift, Kelly?
Just as I disappear outside here, I found it just, oh, right, back on the steeper section. I remember I got up here and around the corner that there's no room for mistakes, and then I found it. So I managed to get turned around. That wasn't easy, so really there's no room up there. But I got turned around, coming down. Everyone's waiting for me to get back down there so we can keep going to Ruby Falls. And it was fun though. It was fun. I never did see how Kelly got back across the creek. She probably got her feet wet, I'm guessing. But on my return trip through the creek there, you'll see I did not get hung up by that big boulder. I definitely tried to make sure I didn't hit it this time. And there we go.